Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Ultraviolet Oracle and I'm back again with another period card reading for you guys. So today's reading is all about the upcoming fall season, October, November, December, and we're going to be taking a deeper look at the upcoming blessings coming your way. Now, this is a timeless reading, meaning whenever this video finds you is a perfect time for you to receive this reading. If you enjoy content like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel in order to not miss another period card reading. Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Okay guys, so I have 4 piles that I went ahead and drew myself for you guys today. We have pile 1 with the beautiful Citrine crystal, pile 2 with the Angel Aura Quartz, pile 3 with the Malachite crystal, and last but not least, pile 4 with the Celestite crystal. Now I want you guys to close your eyes and focus on the piles. Ask yourself, which pile would resonate with me the most? And use your intuition to see which pile calls out to you the most. Pause this video if you need more time to meditate on the piles, and when you're ready, I'll have the timestamps for each reading down in the description box and pinned it down in the comments. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, for those of you who chose pile number 1 or the beautiful Citrine crystal, welcome to your reading. Okay, so I went ahead and drew a good bit of cards for you guys because I really wanted to, because you know this is a general reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. Hopefully it will, but I wanted to kind of get it as broad as possible, so that way it could be applicable to as many people as possible. So these cards not only describe the blessings that'll be coming into your life during the fall season, you know, October through December, but it also is going to explain what you did to earn these blessings, if that makes sense. Okay, so right off the bat, with the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Devil card. So it's telling me right at the moment that you have just passed a big test, especially with this Happy Change card, which is number 10, completion. But you've just completed a huge cycle in your life, if that makes sense, because the Devil card to me always talks about breaking habits, breaking cycles, and really working on assessing what you do, what you create, and what you put out into this world and the impact that it has. And with the Sun card, you are really stepping into a very lighthearted, very warm, I mean the Sun card is it's the happiest card in the deck. And that's the energy you're going to be stepping into. I mean, look how happy that child is, LOL. But then the Nine of Pentacles also talks about an incoming, it would either be like an incoming job offer, incoming money, incoming collaboration, like if you've been waiting on a piece to the puzzle in order to move forward and progress, this is that piece to the puzzle, if that makes sense. And to kind of go into further detail, I have a deck of 200 channeled messages that I personally created. And after doing readings for years, I realized what I just really wanted to know. And, you know, but that's neither here or there. But I know you guys probably can't read this because I have chicken scratch handwriting. But it says, keep to the path no matter how scary. So I feel like you guys have really been, your patience has been tested, your timing has been tested, and your faith has been tested, and your strength, of course, because I believe you're kind of, what I keep saying is coming out of the light, coming out of the dark and into the light. You are on a very scary path, but you trusted and you believed long enough to where you were stepping into this expansive energy. The Sun card, oh my gosh, look at that right below it. I didn't even see that. Cycles are coming to an end. What did I just tell you guys? And then you also have the card that says, I catch every tear that you cry. I engrave your prayers on my heart. Your story, good and bad, has been for a specific reason and purpose. Not 1 second of it has been in vain or forgotten. And this card really talks about like things that you've paid. And I mean, this could be things that you went through, LOL. That collects a cosmic debt, but you don't have that debt, if that makes sense. You know, what you went through, what you experienced is going to be paid back to you threefold, especially this fall season. What you've been trying to manifest, you know, whether it be love, abundance. This reading doesn't really specify whether, you know, it's going to be money, career, love, passion, or something like that, but it's really telling me that whatever you have been trying to manifest, whatever, because I keep being shown that you guys are just being frustrated because you feel like you keep hitting a wall. You're waiting for this next piece of the puzzle to be given and provided for you, and it's finally coming. Whether it be the money that you need, whether it be the opportunity or doorway that you need, whether it be a loving relationship that you have finally made room for. Because look at this, you have the card that says perfect timing. What you've been praying for, what you've been manifesting, it has all been because it's been adhering to a perfect timing. You know, the divine's time schedule. You're finally going to see the answers to your prayers. And you're going to see why it has taken this long. You know, what has been the divine orchestration behind all of this. And this is going to be a time of, like this card says, it's the equivalent to the Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenate. You also have the Warrior Woman card. You also have the Happy Change card. What did I tell you guys? It says, your angels have heard your prayers and have bonded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust in the guidance you receive. And the guidance you receive, so you have the Warrior Woman right here as confirmation for you're now being given all of this strength and power to stand up, and whatever has been put on hold is now going to progress quickly. And you are receiving divine insights through your intuition, especially through this crown chakra, because I believe through this new time of rest and rejuvenation and meditation, you are going to be receiving the information that you've been waiting on, the guidance that you've been waiting on, whatever that may be. And I really think it's because you guys have been remaining grateful through this whole process and not, yes, you might have had doubts and, faults in your faith, but you have remained strong and steady during this race, and now you've reached the finish line. We also have the Koi spirit. There is always enough. You're going to see that there is always enough abundance given to you and given by you through you, if that makes sense. This pile is really telling me that, once again, I'm reiterating, I see you guys frustrated, being put on hold, doubting spirit, doubting the universe, and saying, when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it going to happen? When am I going to see the promises that have been made to me? And during this fall season, you are going to see that. Whatever you've been longing for and hoping for is going to come to fruition. You have the Widower card, which says lonely and sad, could be bound to the past. I really feel like that ties into the Devil card. You also have the Lord card, high status man, and comforting success, partial success. So the Lord card for me, high status man, really ties into the Knight of Pentacles, because whenever I get this card in my personal readings, it really talks and discusses about someone with generosity coming in and helping you when you need it. Like, for instance, actually today, I was sitting here trying to manifest extra abundance into my life. Extra means and opportunities for abundance in my life. And I get a text from my neighbor that says, hey, do you want to dog sit my pets for 3 days to check on them, and I'll pay you? Like something that's, that's not going to hurt me, that's not going to hurt my neighbor. He has the money to pay me, and I've manifested this opportunity to make money. For me, that's always what the Lord card means. So to tie in this whole reading, you are going to be seeing the answers to your prayers because of your strength, because of your insights, because of your meditations, because of your due diligence, your commitment to surrendering to the divine's plan. There, boom, got it. And you guys are going to be receiving incoming opportunities. If you've been wanting to manifest love in your life, this could be an incoming being asked out on a date. This could be love letters, flowers, material things that are signs of affections from a romantic partner. And all of this energy is going to be very lighthearted, going to be childlike, going to be fun with the Sun card. And it's because you've broken all of these self-sabotaging patterns and addictions in your life. You finally made room for this. Like, I have this vision in my head of you guys who like very exhausted from climbing this big hill, and you're finally getting to the top of the hill, and you can stop for a second and you can breathe and say, oh, I can finally see the sun from the top of this hill. Finally, don't have to fight so much. I'm finally seeing the answers to my prayers, which I knew were always going to come with perfect timing. But yeah, that's all I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope this reading resonated with you guys. If you found this pile at all helpful or, fits in with your story, please let me know down in the comments. I really like hearing your guys' stories. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading, and please stay tuned for the next one. Wishing you guys infinite peace, love, and joy. Bye, guys. For those of you who chose pile number 2, or the beautiful angel aura cord, welcome to your reading. So right off the bat, with the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, you are someone who either owns their own business, has a side hustle that they created, or some kind of hobby or business that brings in additional income that you are very passionate about. If that makes sense. Like for me, mine's tarot reading. You could have another main source of income. This might not be your main source of income, but that does not matter. Okay, so these cards right here, these index cards, are cards that I pulled out of a deck that I created out of 200 different channeled messages that I could possibly need to know about this situation. And the cards that wanted to come through for you guys were this one right here. It says, Mother from Beyond the Grave. She says, this could be any form of ancestor from beyond the grave that you may have felt close to while you were alive on this earth. It says, they are more proud of you than you could ever imagine. When in dark times, talk to them and hold their hand, and chills means that they're with you. So that card really wanted to go through. So one blessing I'm seeing is you're going to feel more connected to your ancestors. You're going to feel more supported. You're going to feel safer and more guided. Now these two cards right here, well, all of these cards go together. But to me, these 5 cards really go together because it says it's time to evolve or die. Don't freak out. I'll explain it. And then we also have do reading on financial situation, side business or hustle. And then we also have child, birth or growth of a new project. We have inventor, creativity, invention, discovery. And then we also have joy, hobbies, and what you love to do. So this really tells me that you're going to be given an opportunity, an idea, or something to where you are going to have to choose to act upon it, which is why you have it's time to evolve or die. Because I feel like you guys have experienced hardships financially or emotionally. I'm really getting financially, especially with this heartache and loss card, but it can be any form of hardship. And now you guys are being gifted this gift of freedom, if that makes sense, from whatever you may have been struggling or dealing with. And I have a feeling it's going to come through growth of a project. It could be a new idea of a new project, whether it be a blog, channel, some way of expressing what you are passionate about. Honestly, all of these cards. And it's going to bring you a lot of joy. But you're going to have to choose to act upon it. And you have to, like the Badger Spirit says, you have to be fearless and be bold in order to have the confident strength to enact the guidance you are receiving, if that makes sense. And this is what it's promising to bring you, the Nine of Abundance card. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and rest. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. And that's what literally all of this is kind of tying into. Well, also the Lemuria card, which is my favorite card out of the Work Your Light Oracle deck. It says, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. The fulfillment of your goals. So I'm getting 2 possibilities here. Either you have been working on a new project and you are going to be seeing major growth through this season. Because this is the time of the year where we are reaping what we have sown. The harvest is being brought in. That makes sense. This is going to be financially based. If you are looking for like a love reading or something like that, you might want to pick another pile. But yeah, because I really have the feeling that during this heartache and loss, you've had to remain positive, as this card talks about. And because of that, because of your due diligence and your hard work, just like pile 1, you're going to see the fulfillment of that promise. So the first option I'm getting is you are either going to be seeing the fulfillment of all of your hard work with this independent business, job, side hustle, to where you are now going to be able to fully live dependent on this job, side hustle, hobby, if that makes sense. Instead of it just being a side hustle, is now going to be your main form of income. Boom, that's what I was trying to say. Or option number 2, you are very unhappy with, or just you feel like there's something missing with the way you're making income right now, making an income right now, and you're going to be giving the gift of insight and idea of how to turn your hobby or business or side hustle into your main form of income, if that makes sense. Either way, you are being gifted the promise of financial freedom, regardless of whether you have that side hustle yet or not. You are either going to be gifted the idea for this new side hustle, or whatever side hustle you already have is going to become your main source of income. And dietary change right here, I know it's talking about diets, but it's really telling me that there might be some things you need to tweak about your side hustle or business in order to experience this night of abundance that, you know, this card is promising. Especially with this books card right here, I get a feeling that you might need to do a little more research. Might need to tweak a little more things than you're going to experience. It's like all of the blockages you have been experiencing are going to be removed. If that makes sense, pile number 2. My dear viewers who chose pile number 2, if that makes sense. And if you've been feeling alone on this journey, you will not be. You're going to be feeling guided, supported, and safe. Yeah, that's literally what this pile is to me talking about. Feeling safe, feeling guided, and experiencing financial freedom. So let me sum this up for you guys, because I know this was actually a very rather short reading, surprisingly. So to tie this up, remember we have option 1. You are either way is going to be financial freedom. I know I've said that like 16 times. But option number 1, path number 1, you guys are going to be experiencing your side hustle or job or business turning into your main form of income and no longer having to work like 2-3 jobs, working endlessly. Or you're going to be receiving an idea of how your side hustle, you're going to be receiving the idea. So I guess technically 3. The idea could either be what you need to unlock this full potential and growth into this 9 of abundance card, you know, especially with the Queen of Swords, which is all about communication and the mind and intellect and reasoning. You are either going to be receiving the ideas that you need to implement into your side business and hobby in order for it to become your main income, or you're going to be receiving this idea out of nowhere because you've been having this mindset and setting this intention of, I want to own my own business. I'm tired of being micromanaged. I want to experience financial freedom and be passionate about what I do. And you're going to be receiving this idea of how you can do that and implement that. But it's going to be your choice onto whether you implement that or not, which is why you were given the choice. Do you want to evolve into this new way of living, or do you want to keep living in this cycle that you've been living in? And it is going to require you to be fearless and bold. It's not going to be scary, but you have to have that confidence and strength and faith in what it is that you want to implement. If that makes sense. And with this, you know, Badger card is number 4. And 4 for me is all about the card of stability, foundations, having the correct foundations in whatever arena of life you were trying to grow something, whether it be a business, side hustle, hobby, all of that jazz. But yeah, that's all I'm getting for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading. I hope you guys found it helpful or insightful, and I could shed guidance on some aspects of your life. I know this was a rather short reading, but please stay tuned for my future readings. I'm so excited to see the future readings that I'm going to be coming out with. Make sure you stay tuned for those. But yeah, feel free to share this video. If you found it in any way, shape, or form helpful, I would like the viewers who could ever resonate with this pile to find this pile. And I'm wishing you guys infinite joy, peace, and love. Thank you guys. For those of you who chose pile number 3 or the beautiful Malachite crystal, welcome to your reading. So this energy is very similar to pile number 1. So I would also go check out pile number 1 if you find that this message resonates with you. It's very similar, and I already said that, so that's great. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Sorry, you guys, I just like to have fun. So starting off right here, you have 2 major arcana. You have the World, you have the Chariot, and then you also have the 7, 8 of Wands. And what's funny is the Chariot and the 8 of Wands are literally the same energy. 8 of Wands talks about fast, forward, passionate movement. The Chariot talks about fast, stable, balanced, forward movement. Movement forward. Whichever way resonates with you more. And then the World card talks about completing a major cycle in your life, stepping into a new cycle, which is amazing. You guys have done so much work. You've been doing all of the inner healing. You have been light bringers. This is the Anna, Grandmother of Jesus card. It says, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. You've known the divine plan. You've been doing all of the work. You've had this kind of servant mindset, especially with this card right here. Helper, employee, collaborator. You've cut your cords. You've remained ambitious. You've done all of this. I don't want to say hard work, because yes, it's been hard work, but it's been more or less like more of charity work. And I don't really like that word, but you know what I mean. This has been more of like giving to people, helping people, seeing the light. You've also cut the cords from that which has been holding you back, and you've completed a major cycle in your life. And these are the lessons you've learned along the way. You need to trust that you will be provided what you need when the timing is right. And by the way, this is 2 homemade decks that I've made. These right here are channeled messages. This is based off of a gypsy fortune telling deck. But that's not important. You've also learned, you know you're bigger than this. And you've also have same shit, different toilet. And this is my favorite phrase. It talks about repeating a cycle, repeating habits and self-sabotaging habits. But you've learned all these lessons along the way, and you've completed this cycle, and you're now experiencing fast forward movement and acceleration in whatever arena you have been wanting to manifest. And okay, so we have the birthday card over here. So I really resonate with this pile, and my birthday is October 14th. Shout out Libra season. But, so one of the blessings you are receiving, it could either be your birthday, and I'm getting the feeling that your birthday is going to fall on this fall season, because you also have the Ace of Abundance, which talks about this cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. The resources may include money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be an important contracts to sign. Okay, sorry, I can't read very well. I just found out my word. But this talks about incoming abundance, refall. What? Windfall of resources. LOL. Coming, and that could very well be the form of a gift. You could be going to someone's birthday party and, meet a new lover, because we also have the lover card down here, unrequited love. Someone returning from the past, or it could be someone new, it doesn't matter. Which also very much ties into the 8 of Wands energy, someone rushing in quickly, inviting you out on a date. Could be someone you haven't heard from a long time. Could be someone new, it doesn't matter. Literally does not matter, but I'm also getting the feeling that the people who pick this pawn not only are going to be receiving abundance and money and opportunities, but also love offers. And I'm also getting the feeling, because the Chariot card And the Eight of Wands also talks about traveling. So you could be traveling as a birthday gift for someone's birthday. You also have the Material Harvest card. Sorry, you guys, I'm so ADD. I didn't even see that there. That's the Nine of Pentacles. That's windfall of abundance. Everything here talks about that. Travel, vacation, transfer, or move. So you could be moving. You could be going on a vacation, rewarding and treating yourself. You could be transferring to a new job or going into business for your own, like this card talks about, or moving. But because of you guys have done all this work and you've remained positive, you also got the porcupine spirit. I'm getting the feeling that this is like the card of like resetting. New energy, very new, like a newborn deer, because you've just completed this cycle and you're stepping into a new one. You have promises of material harvest, of money. And to me, party like it's your birthday. You know what I mean? It's going to feel like it is your birthday if it is not your birthday. Fast forward acceleration in the arenas that you have been doing the work in and cutting the cords in. You've learned all of these lessons along the way, and you're ready to propel yourself forward. The universe is ready to propel you forward. You've done the work. You've remained balanced. You've remained centered and grounded. And this is like, I'm so happy for you guys. Like, I feel like when I started this reading, I was like, oh, I can't wait to tell them the great news. Because it's amazing. You have promises of love, promises of money, promises of opportunity, of just kind of being in like the center spotlight, if that makes sense. Wow, these readings have been rather short, but that's amazing. Like, that's amazing. You guys should be, like, you should be excited. Like, I mean, hopefully you're, like, grounded in your emotions regardless, but you should get excited. This is amazing. You have love, you have money, you have abundance, you have opportunities. You have fast forward movement propelling you forward. And the universe is saying, like, I'm so proud, here you go, you've earned this. Let me put that crystal one down before I throw it somewhere. Gosh, I have such an ugly laugh. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading. I hope you found it in any way, shape, or form insightful, and I could help shed some guidance on some areas of your life. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated with you and your story. I love hearing your story. If you feel led, please share this reading, because I would love for the dear viewers who could resonate with this reading to find this reading. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me if you've made it this far into the reading. I'm wishing you guys infinite peace, love, and joy. Thank you guys. For those of you who chose pile number 4, or the beautiful, one of my favorite crystals, Celestite crystal, welcome to your reading. Okay, so all of these readings have been amazing so far, and it just like raises my vibration so much because I'm so happy and excited for you guys. Anywho, so to start off this reading right off the bat, I mean, your cards look amazing. So if I could tie this into probably like 2 words, I mean, like the overall themes of the reading, with the 10 of Pentacles and the Justice card, you're going to be experiencing karmic justice and just feeling complete in your home life, if that makes sense. You know, whether it be money, you know, 10 of Pentacles talks about having anything you could kind of possibly need and desire, which is amazing. Matthew, calm down. So one card that wanted to come through for you guys out of these 2 decks that I created, you have the birds and butterflies. This is a symbol / message from your guardian angels to let you know that they are with you and around you and guarding you and protecting you and guiding you. You also have one lesson that you've learned is you have to redirect your energy and / effort being pulled thin. You also have you ain't slick. All secrets are coming to the surface. Purification. And this is really telling me that, you know, especially with this you ain't slick card, the High Priestess, Truth card, and the Justice card, whoever has been doing you dirty, putting you down, lying about you, or whatever, because you are a very powerful light worker, and you know, that's what we can attract sometimes. Their secrets are going to come to the surface. It's going to be made known in public. what you went through, who hurt you, who did you dirty. Sorry about that, you guys. I got a call from my mom, and I lost my selenite one. So that is fantastic. But this is all about cosmic justice, karmic justice. Because you are a very, I'm going to use my hand, powerful light worker. And, you're also going to be receiving companionship, especially with this companionship card. And then you also have the charmer card, a shy person who hides their feelings / fondness towards you. So this could be a friend, this could be a crush, this could be a new love offer. I'm also getting the feeling that you're going to be given the gift of children, especially with the daughter card. You could find out that you're pregnant, that you're expecting, or someone new in the family is having a baby. You could be surrounded by children through your work, just because you're very good with children, one of the traits that come with your powerful light worker. Because I also get the feeling that you really answered the call, you really learned from your past, as this card says, and you've done all that work. You are a light worker. You're on the path of a spiritual journey, and you're finally getting out of that darkness, everyone against me kind of, I call it the star card phase of the spiritual journey, of that spiritual awakening, should I say, because you have to deal with hope, which is all about patience. It's about dreaming of the life you want to live and the promise of relief. Well, you're getting it, sis. You are definitely getting it. And, you got the conversation card, discussion, friendly dialogue, which I'm getting the feeling could be a peaceful resolution to whoever has done you dirty, or it could tie into the charmer card and the companionship card. I'm also getting the feeling that you are getting the gift of truth, especially with the High Priestess card. You have very strong intuition, and that's going to be turned up even more. And you're going to be able to see the truth of situations, and not just through your perspective or any other given perspective, but from a very objective standpoint. You also have the Messenger of Action card. Something new and exciting related to creativity and your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn, and you're ready to get going, although you may feel insecure. Do it anyway. Literally what it says. And I have a feeling that this person, this companionship, soul family person that you're going to meet through your job, your passion, your hobby, or your side hustle. Through whatever lights you up and helps you answer your soul calling, that's when you're going to meet this person. It's amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. You are literally so intuitive, and that ties in with the truth card, because you are, again, such a powerful light worker. And I'm just trying to recap for you guys. I think you guys are already doing pretty well off with this Ten of Pentacles card, but you're going to, if you've been feeling lonely or like there's something missing, you're going to be receiving, I've literally said this sentence in every reading that I've done so far, but you're going to be receiving that missing piece, and you're going to be feeling complete and content. And that's amazing. You guys are going to be meeting someone new, someone that you can incorporate into your soul passion. You're going to be receiving cosmic and karmic justice for whoever has done you wrong and done you dirty. We see peaceful resolutions. The gift of children, the gift of truth in your life. And it's because you've learned from the past, it's because you've answered your soul calling, and this is kind of like confirmation on your progress for your spiritual awakening path. Your energy is being redirected, so things are going to be coming more easily, more natural to you, because you've been creating these new habits and cycles in your life. And, the High Priestess also talks about someone mysterious, and, I really get a feeling that also ties into, your truth being known. LOL, truth. Whoever has done you wrong, whatever you went through, whatever you've sacrificed, all of that being known in the most beautiful, purified way. And that's actually all I got for you guys. Yeah, I hope that resonated. I hope you could receive guidance from it. And, any way, shape, or form. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated with you. I love hearing your story. Please share this video if you feel led. I would love for the dear viewers who can resonate with this pile to find this pile. And yeah, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching my reading. Feel free to subscribe in order to join the family and not miss out on future content, future pick cards that I'll be uploading. And I'm wishing you guys infinite peace, abundance, and joy. Thank you guys. Love you guys.